You are most welcome, my beautiful fashionista. My name is Yvonne, and this channel is Yvonne Winifred UG. And today, in this very video, we are making this half circle cape, as you see in the picture. So it is a simple half circle, but if you want, you can even make it a full circle. So this is the piece that I'm going to be working with. It is an Ankara fabric, and I've already folded into two according to the longer length, that is the length of the back part of this cape, which is about 25 inches. Yes, it is 25 inches. And guys, since this is a half circle, we usually divide by 3.14. So I'm going to consider a neckline measurement of 17 inches. So 17 divided by 3.14, I'm getting 5.4, but I'll round off to 5.5. So to get this entire length, I'm going to consider the 5.5 plus the 25, which is the length that I want to work with, and in that case I have about 30.5, close to 31 inches. So I'm going to consider 31 inches. So this length here that I folded, I have to make sure that I have about 31 inches on fold. So that is it, 31 inches. So I'm going to fold, after folding into kind of a square, I'm now folding it into a triangle, just as we do when we are cutting circular pieces, half circle or full circle. But if you have a fabric that is not Ankara, you can cut using full circle method. So from the tip here, remember our radius of this half circle is 5.5. So I'm marking 5.5, forming the neckline like this. So that is the radius or the neckline. So before cutting, I have to cross check whether it gives me my 17 inches that I'm working with of the neckline. So I got 4.5 times 4, I got about 18. So I think I will work with that. So from that neckline, I'm now determining the 25 inches. So I added half an inch as the hemming allowance, and I marked like this, forming a circular piece. Remember, I'm working with half circle, but when you're working with Ankara and you're working with full circle, you cannot get all these 25 inches. You'll get about 22 or 23. So after marking that, I'm just going to cut it out. So after cutting it out, I'm going to put this excess away, and now this is what we have. So it is open at the back, but when you're cutting a full circle, it comes out as closed, and you can cut it into pieces. So guys, I've been marking at the right side, so now let me just take it onto the wrong side. So this is what we have. So this open side is going to be the back, the center back, and then this other side where it is closed, this is the center front. So this is for the front. And guys, remember at the front it is a little bit lower, so I want the front to be 18 inches. That is the center front or the entire front. So I marked 18 inches. I'm going to be marking 18 inches up to the sides where the sides form. But if you want, you can just mark the 18 inches only along the center front, and then you go on increasing your length up to the center back. The center back just remains the same because it is longer than the center front. So at this point, I'm just determining how I want the shape to be like. So remember, when you do this, the next fold, you form where the sides are going to be. So I want the 18 inches to stop around there. By the way, after the 18, just add 0.5 for the hemming allowance. So at this point, I was marking 18.5 from the neckline measurement, or from the neckline. So I want to connect it into the center back, making sure that the center back is longer than the center front. So this is how I try to shape it up. So just consider any shape that you want. So this is what I'm doing at this point, making sure that a nice shape comes out. So let me just show you how it's going to be. So remember, it is going to be like this. This open side is going to be at the back, like this. This is how the cape is going to be. So from the front, this is the front, it will come like this, and then it will be a little bit longer at the back, like that. So I'm considering that also to make any desired shape, as long as the center back is longer, a little bit longer. So from this center front, I'm just going to make another fold to see the placement of the sides, and then continue getting a nice shape. So take your time as you're forming your shape. And if you have any other fabric apart from Ankara, it will really come out so beautiful when it's a little bit longer. So after, I just cut out the desired shape like that, and this is what we have. So this is how it's going to be. This is going to be the back part of the cape, and then this is going to be the front. So it is a little bit nicer or shorter at the front, especially the center front. So from that, I got another cotton black fabric as the lining for this cape, and I folded into two, placed this main fabric on top of it so that I cut out the lining. So this is what I do, just exactly the same, and I cut out the lining. Simply like that. So now I'm just going to place right sides facing each other and take this piece to the sewing machine so that I start sewing. So right sides facing each other, that is the main piece and the lining, and I'm going to start sewing from the neckline, going down straight like this by 1/2 inch, and then continue all along the hemline of this cape, all that circular side, and from there I also connect straight to back here at the neckline, and I'll leave this part open. And after the sewing, this is what I have, guys. So I made small cuts, not cutting through the stitch line, just to ease the flipping part, or the flipping side. So after, I just flip it onto the right sides, or change it to the right sides like this. And this is what we have now. Simple and stylish. So now this is what I have. it's going to be like that. So at this point I've ironed it very well, and I want to start sewing the collar. Remember, it has a halter collar at the top. So this is what we have. So the neckline is a little bit, guys, in excess. I didn't want it to be too tight, so I might either overlap it after attaching the collar, or I will be seeing. So now I have this collar that I've cut out. It is 5 inches in width, and I'll be folding it into two to have 2.5 inches in width. Half an inch will be for sewing it or attaching it to the main piece. So before sewing, I'll take in the sides by a 1/4 inch at the wrong side, and then change it to the right side, and then attach it like this. If you want, add some interfacing, but I didn't want to add interfacing. I just wanted it to be simple. So after some time, this is what we have. I've attached the collar also, and this is how it looks like. So your collar can be 2.2 inches or 1.5 inches or even 1 inch. You can just do whatever you want. So I went ahead also and added some buttons and some fasteners. Add whatever you prefer, and it's going to be open at the back like that. And if you want, it can be overlapping at the back, and this is the front. So it came out a little bit smaller. It cannot fit well all sizes. I think this is for small or medium, but if you want it, I think, a little bit bigger, you can consider full circle or any other fabric. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you soon.